The lottery, guys.
The lottery, she got
The
it.
genetic lottery.
Oh, gee.
Like I said, can we get to know you? Can we pick your brain?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
just
course.
a little bit. I mean, I think I have a couple questions. I didn't want to. I know people's attention span is kind of short. Nikki, the last time we saw you, we were walking the street, and your energy was captivating. That I literally turned around. Tell me what's been going on since we saw each other. Like what's going on with Majeure? What's going on with Lady Nikki?
Well, I've just been moving forward. That's the only thing you can do. You know, I've been working, I've been developing, damn sure been planning.
Yeah.
So it's just time to actually do that shit.
You are a model. You are doing modeling now.
Yeah,
That's what's the same. That's what okay.
yeah.
So how did that go during COVID though? I know I keep going to that. Like how was modeling and
Not well.
yeah.
Modeling has been a thing that I kind of like struggled with
Okay.
because of my own like self-esteem issues as well.
Talk to
Yeah.
me. Talk to me. What? If y'all didn't see me, but I did a face. I
He.
did a face. I did a face. I might have to record me
Oh
next
my
time, but I did a face.
god,
Confusion.
y'all.
Talk to me.
It's real. You know, I feel like it's something that every woman kind of goes through.
Yeah.
Especially women of the black community. Like our culture is generally like not loving, so you can only imagine what really goes on in these people's families.
Mm.
You know,
Mm. Talk
so
to me.
I feel like that comes across.
We look at someone like yourself and other ones as maybe you are privileged, if you will. You should be privileged. How can you have you're hot. How
Eat
dare you?
feeling like you can't tell me you feel like that, looking like that,
Mm,
and it's hard to see that because not only are you it's kind of like judging me,
yeah.
but you don't know the struggles that I went through because I look like this, or I feel like, and this is what I've struggled with kind of like my whole life, is just being so privileged enough to not even having any struggles.
Mm.
Like people like you don't struggle. Like you can't tell me you struggle. You can't,
Hmm.
and you should be grateful for everything that you have. Blah 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 blah.
So that way, in a sense, if you did struggle, somehow it's double your fault or something like that in a
Yeah,
way.
cause why are you doing this to
Mm.
yourself? And it's not even like you're
Wow.
doing this to yourself. It's like how can I don't know.
I'm over here stunned because I think about racism so much and classism, if you will, that you don't really think about what sexism actually could be. I think sexism is like, like, oh, she can't do that because she's not as strong or whatever. But when you really look at it, the sexism goes way deeper than I've ever imagined. Got me thinking of when I first saw you and how your energy was really extremely magnetic. And at the end of it, I remember saying, I hope whoever marries you, if you will, like they'll be lucky. I hope they treat you right, and somebody better marry you, because you can just feel their energy.
Mhm.
Who do you love the most?
I love the universe.
You said that you love the universe. In the end, I believe our purpose is to love, and in fact, love the universe. Now, I used to hate things because I thought they hated me. I used to be angry at things that I didn't know. I
Mhm.
used to be annoyed. So, in fact, in some ways, I hated the universe at some point, or multiple facets of the universe. Until I grew up, went through life, read some different things, and understood. Long story short, I'm curious, what did you do to learn to love the universe?
I think it can be learned. However, I feel like I was kind of born like this because I've always loved like nature. You know,
Hmm.
I was always able to just be better outside
Hmm.
for some reason.
Not afraid of dirt, is what
No,
you're saying, right?
I used to be in dirt when I was little, like dirt, like
Pretty
dirt.
girls get dirty too. Oh
Thanks.
shit!
Like,
Surprise, surprise. I would have never guessed you had dirt on your
yeah,
nails sometimes.
yeah, no. I remember my high school and my middle school, like my middle school, high school years, we go on like retreats twice a year, and we would go like hiking, like in the woods, like in the like Big Bear, like Big
Ah,
Sur, like
I always
all
want to go
them
to Big
places,
Bear.
and all the red, like far as Grand Canyon, far as places.
And you
We'd
would
be on
go.
a bus and we'd be out there, like, and I'm so fortunate to have those experiences because most people like me don't get to.
Say it like it is. Because I'm surprised. I'm like, what? You
Niggas
get
be
it?
like outside.
Outside?
Nigga, what?
What?
What you doing outside? What?
Oh,
What? You
trees.
better be grilling shit like
Like,
barbecue. Like the fuck you
like,
outside for that long
like,
for? Nigga, get your ass inside. Like what you mean a tent? You laying in a cabin? Nah.
hell nah. There better be some electricity, 4 walls.
Oh my God, footballs. And I remember because my high school was very like predominantly white and was like in an affluent area. So I really got to really experience things that was just like,
Your high school changed who you were today?
oh yes, I'm very grateful for where I went. I think it had a major influence on how I was able to navigate the world, both from being a black woman in society to being able to merge into other cultures or want to understand other cultures or just being cultural. A lot of people just take pride in being their culture.
I kind of, not envy you, but I could appreciate or live vicariously through you. I could live vicariously through you and imagine that because being around multiple cultures can only make you better, I feel.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You can live in multiple places.
Exactly.
You're not limited.
Early. And it don't
Mm-hmm.
take you too long, you know what I'm saying? You catch on quick, and that's a beautiful thing.
And you gotta know the world.
You got to know the world. You're
gotta
going to
know
learn
the
it one day.
world. You're not the only person here.
You think that because you've also grown up in California, maybe you, like California schools, you might have a different perspective?
Yes, but one of the main things, at least my history teacher wanted me to take away, was critical thinking from high school, and I'm very grateful.
And how important that is, tell me.
Critical thinking is very important because you can get God, you can, yeah,
Every day,
end
critical
up
thinking.
lacking
See,
if
you know what I'm
you
saying?
don't
Critical thinking is
critically
the
think.
only thing I learned in school that stuck with me. It's like, fuck math. Excuse my language. Like, forget math and all that. Forget science and literature. No, I love literature. I love reading. So let me say something. Band class. I don't know. Forget band class. Critical thinking was the key. Every freaking day. If the universe had special creatures to let you know that there was a creator, his butterflies just floating around peacefully and colorful to let you know that things changed. They went from a caterpillar to that. They let you know, like, look, things change.
Kind of, because I just see butterflies. I think butterflies are free, but then they also can be easily captured. So.
It goes back to your purpose. When you mention purpose, each one of us have a particular butterfly we're supposed to become. Say, for instance.
Okay.
And unless we focus on our particular purpose, will we ever become a butterfly, or will we just stay a caterpillar? Anyway, I think I'm going too far.
I think that's a matter of natural selection.
So, when a butterfly recognizes its purpose to be a butterfly, when a caterpillar recognizes that its purpose is to become a butterfly, it becomes a butterfly. There's nothing that can stop it.
Right.
Its body literally changes, literally transforms, because it recognizes its purpose.
Right. Like right now, I'm a goddess.
Bingo. And you see it. We see it. Look at the smile. Look at the cheese. Look. I like your brain.
Thank you.
I do.
I think I have a very unique brain.
Yeah.
I think I have a very versatile brain. As far as, I don't know.
I think everyone recognizes that. And once you face that fact, and then you show your inner goddess, your inner beauty, and your soul, your minds, we cannot help but see the same thing. So I respect that, and I understand that. You choose to be what you see.
You gotta be it. Who else can be for you if you're not for you?
First and foremost, I think some of us got confused back in the day when we got those little crushes. Like, oh, I got a crush. Somebody like me. I got a Valentine. So then we get pumped up like, oh, okay, I'm cool. Somebody like me. And we might drift off and not liking ourselves. Who knows? Maybe that person that didn't get a Valentine was a lucky one because they learned to love themselves early on.
But I was always like very independent. I never really needed, I guess, friends necessarily because I knew that I could always do it on my own. Like I never forget, this girl was like, "Can you go to the restaurant with me?" I'm like, "No, I gotta do this." She was like, "No, but for real, can we go? Like, I need my friend with me." I'm like,
extremely dependent, you mean?
Yeah, like that. You can't go get some food by yourself. Like, why can't you But then that's probably me not understanding why they're asking me to go with them, and that's the empathy and the vice versa thing, and that's where
Damn.
I necessarily am very reluctant to.
Did we just see introspection? And
It
she's seen
kind of
herself, and she was not afraid to share herself with
no,
us just now. She was very vulnerable with that. It was beautiful.
yeah, no. I like to hold myself accountable.
So you're saying, I mean, that's a deep thing. Sometimes they need you in particular. Maybe their week was bad, and only you're the one that's gonna hit them with it real. You know, maybe you say things nice to them that makes them feel beautiful or feel respected. You never really know who needs you.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's why I be on like different forums
Mm.
or different sites, and I make comments like, "Oh my God, you're doing amazing," or "You're doing great," or just like share the positivity because the only thing that can happen is that it could come back to you,
Mm.
and you never know how it's gonna come back to you. So I think just do what you're supposed to do, even if it's something that you detest to like. I don't know, like just hate
Yeah.
damn near. But you just still gotta love.
Yeah.
Always gotta love.
Love is the key.
Because what's worse is karma, okay? What's worse is this universe, okay?
Mm.
So you never know how it's gonna come back to you. And it'll never be how you think it is. It'll never be, no matter how you planned it. I don't give a fuck. If you waited, you day by day was like, okay, there we go. All right, this the day. No, that's just not gonna go right.
Mm.
So I need you to be prepared, but your standards, your expectations, they need to be a little flexible.
Thinking like if the universe treated us like the way we treat other people, or some people treat other people, like, oh, nah, whatever, I ain't thinking about you. Oh, I'm not opening the door for you. I'm not doing this for you. I'm not. Who are you? I don't care. And the universe is like, okay, well, that red light's about to hit. You about to miss. You about to be late for this. Or
Right.
your boss is mad that day because da da da. And it's some real shit. It's some real things. And the
Yeah.
universe is real. And I like that you're speaking about that. A lot of people don't recognize that, or they're not really living it. Well, yeah.
I was reading something where the I, I can't even really speak on it
Mm.
because I don't know enough.
Damn, did she just do it again? How many people just speak on shit that they don't know about, but they keep talking? Hey, you gotta be able to check yourself openly. Like, you know what? Actually, I'm good.
Because it takes a person to be able to do that. How you gonna show people that it's okay to say shit like that in front of other people if you don't do it yourself?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because how else are you gonna learn?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why people don't learn
They will
because
not.
other people don't
Don't.
share their mistakes.
People
They think they're
don't share.
perfect, and it's like crazy.
Mm.
Yeah, we all make mistakes, and we've all made big ass mistakes. So,
Mm. You know what? Speaking of big mistakes, what do you wish people would stop asking you?
to smile.
People have to ask you to smile because I didn't think that had to be done. Like when I see you, like you got it. It's bright. But talk to me.
Right?
Explain
And
that.
I feel like that. I feel like my aura is bright. Or, I feel like me and myself is bright enough to where you understand that I am happy. I am a positive person. I am content. When you look at me, you're not like, oh God, what the fuck is going on with her? There's no reason for you to say that. And I understand why, and it's mostly men, or,
Yeah,
people,
I've had.
or it be the general, like, why are you upset? Like,
I
what's
mean, I was
going
gonna ask
on?
that
And people wish you're always the happy you
for
or
them.
whatever for them so their
Mm.
world can stay happy. But at the
Mm.
end of the day, people need to cope with the fact that they're going to be handling themselves for a long time. You are born alone, you will die alone.
Mm.
Yup.
You gotta tend to your own happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's like don't depend on me and my smile to make you happy. How
Mhm.
about we come together with a smile
Mhm.
naturally,
Mhm.
and whatever happens, happens. We can smile
Mhm.
more. You
Mhm.
know, just don't need me. Don't. I mean, that sounded wrong, but
No,
don't
it's
don't
don't
depend
need
on.
me,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
will enhance your life somehow.
yeah.
Some things you can't help, like
Don't push it.
family, you gotta need, and you can't separate that shit. No, I think everybody, unless I'm like real crazy, like backdoor type shit happen to you, I think you shouldn't necessarily cut off your family unless like you like that they like some real serious shit because people do stuff because of family and that's where it started. So I felt like, and it's hard to do this, okay? This is unheard of.
Talk to me.
But
Talk
a
to us.
family
Talk to
sitting
us.
down and really hashing out the shit you shouldn't talk about.
Damn.
Really hashing out the shit that's swept under the rug.
I've had daydreams of this, but how do you approach this? I mean,
Yeah, no,
this is a
I'm
segue.
not even gonna speak on it anymore because it's just so
Yeah, I'm
foreign
like,
to me.
damn, how?
I don't even. It's one of those things where black people just don't do. Like therapists, like what was that? Like you need to talk to a therapist if you're crazy, and that's how people see that shit.
You're coming back soon. We're just gonna have that happen.
I'm excited to.
Yeah, because I want to keep it light and friendly, but life is not always light and it's real. Life goes up and down. It's roller coaster and around and around.
No matter what I do, I try to be as authentic as possible for the situation. And I think people don't take that into account. Like whenever I'm a party, or whenever I'm at a party and I want to beat a bitch ass, I think, okay, who party this is? It's my cousin's birthday. Okay.
When I'm at a party, I don't want to put a bitch ass. I take into account. Is this my family? Do I love this party? Do I love this person's party? Do I love the person whose party this is? Okay, that's my niece, that's my nephew, that's my best friend from 10 years ago. Okay, nah, that's my niece.
That's mama right
That's
there.
my mama.
I can't do that shit. I can't do that shit.
Okay,
It's foul.
try me tomorrow though.
A lot of people think, oh, she's too pretty. She's da 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 run over. But then some things you really just gotta let go, guys. You can't fight every battle.
I'm assuming you have experience in this, like you fought a battle that you know you shouldn't have. She left it alone.
Yeah.
We don't gotta talk about it now. I'm just curious.
Yeah, we fought. I fought a lot of battles that I shouldn't have fought, and a lot of them is based on pride, where you feel like you could win, or you had the upper hand, or you just was stubborn. And I think a lot of people are stubborn, and I know I'm very stubborn. A lot of opinionated people are, but I feel like I don't know, just like I'm imparting knowledge now and I'm imparting knowledge to you, you can also not necessarily be stubborn, but have an opinion, be strong in your opinion. And I think that's what comes across as me, I guess, being pretentious or like knowing too much is because of the way that I say it. And I say it like, this is what I think. Period. But I'm also open to what you're saying. But if what you're saying doesn't make sense, then I'm going to say that does not make sense. Or depending on where I'm at, and that's why I say the circumstance, I would say, oh, okay. And then wherever it goes from there is wherever it goes from there.
But okay. It made me feel like you agree with me, kinda. Whether you didn't or not, it made me feel safe. But also, it didn't really continue. So it's like maybe she didn't. Like maybe she was not. And then now I gotta nod my own head and like nod myself to sleep, babe. Like nod my mouth to sleep. Like okay, no, yeah, And then the conversation is dead to another point. I like that. I'm like, oh okay, oh okay, hold up. Oh okay. I gotta nod my. Oh okay. I gotta practice that, but I'm gonna get it right. I like that one a lot.
It took a while for me to like really develop like a style. My friend Ricky, like he really helped me with that.
Nice. Shout out to Ricky. What are your secret skills? Somebody don't know. Right. See, she went through all the emotions. She has an idea. First she's confused.
I'm confused.
Now she has an idea.
I'm like, what skills did I got that are secret?
Secret.
Secret skills? Anything I'm like pretty good at, or like
Yeah.
that people don't know.
That people just don't know.
I like to write.
Are we talking about poetry, literature, like books?
No, like essays. Like actual. Like if I could write like an analysis or something, that'd be dope.
Oh shit! Are you kidding me? That is a skill. You see that there's an elevator out there, right? So say if you got stuck in that elevator out there, right? And you can only listen to one song. What would that song be?
Okay.
And you stuck. I'm talking about you stuck in the elevator. I heard it make noise the other day too, by the way. So, cause you stuck.
No.
I'm talking about ain't no shaking, ain't no moving. You know, ain't nobody coming through for a while.
Yeah, this is a very hard question when it comes to indie music because it's so broad. However, the song that's been on repeat has been the song called Tampa, but I forgot by who.
Tampa. Oh, that's I forgot about who.
And that song it's just so melodic. It's just like it can rock you to sleep. Yeah.
Something like this.
Yeah. That song's been on repeat.
The sound. So that Tampa by Seco P. Hey, so let them know. For anybody that don't know, we're basically coming to the end. I took a lot of your time, man. I appreciate your mind today. You let us dive deep. And again, we hope in the future we get you. Is there any way they can follow you, watch you, learn that?
Yeah, I'll be having a YouTube channel called Majeure Life, and where you can really see like the Majeure Life, what I do to maintain my skin. You'll be able to see what I eat, the different tips I have for Wellness Wednesdays, which is upcoming. Those videos are being made. So please look forward to seeing my face. It's going to be awesome.
It's been Pjs Exclusive. We have Niki Majeure. She's a model, fitness buff, health. You know, she's healthy as she want to be. Be on the lookout for her. She's definitely going to be a part of the Street Meet Social Club. Until the next time, it's PJ. Hey, thank you for joining us.
Adios.
Adios.